All right, we're on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are back
No,
with
Joe's
another.
gone.
Oh, Joe's gone. We are back with another Hoodlum cast, finally. And this week, we are going to do an abridged review of Hoodlumfest. We are just coming hot off of Hoodlumfest. And this is going to be part one of a two-part Hoodlum cast because the second part, we're going to have a bunch of the Hoodlums come on and talk about their experiences. I fully did not believe that any of the Rodney, Joe, or well, I did believe Cody was coming on, but I did not believe that this was going to be a thing where they all filter in here. So I didn't think there'd be 6 people on. Are you telling me to hold on, or are you just?
Yeah, are you sign languaging? What's going on?
What's up, Cody? You
Who,
good?
me?
Yeah.
No, I was trying to figure why my only half my face was in the screen. Can you see me?
Oh yeah, you look great, buddy.
Yeah.
You look great. Hey, Drew, what's that?
Yeah,
Bug
bud.
spray?
Yeah,
Probably
What's up,
some
Drew?
homeopathic, I assume.
it is actually. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
it
no, I
is.
knew. I figured. Oh god.
Oh, it's
wonder-
cancer free.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something. I'm sure. Yeah. It's like a
What's up,
it's like
Joe?
a squeeze. It's like a
up,
squeezed
homie?
lemon and skunk piss. I'm sure.
Yeah,
up, Johnny?
Yeah. It's actually
Hello, Cody.
lavender. Oh, hey,
I
Cody.
figured. He said hi to you first.
He started with you, guy.
I know
It's this insect spray again. It's getting to your head, bro.
already.
All right, so
Who's got the flowers?
we are, as I said, coming hot off of Hoodlumfest. I wanted to talk. Well, first, let's talk about. I do want to say something. This is not a brag. this
Yes,
is
it
not.
I know what it is.
I won't say it. No, I won't say it. It's okay.
I'd like you to say it.
You have to.
Okay.
Say
Let's go back. And I'm not going to clip it because I'm leaving for Florida in a few hours, so I'm not going to have time to go back and clip. But I'm going to say somewhere around February, and Rodney's been on every Hoodlum cast, so Rodney could be at least a clear, sober mind that can back me up here. I probably 3 consecutive episodes starting back in February. I said, and not only that. We're bringing Hoodlum Fest back, 2026. We're going to do a bunker tournament, a best 3 bag. We're going out having family dinners. We're getting out causing chaos. We're going to get tattoos. It's coming down the end of the summer, wrap up, blah, blah, blah. And Ken, here we go. He's making all the promises in the world. And Drew, this is what he does. And I just want to say it fucking happened exactly the way I said it was gonna.
It also hold on. It also happened the way I thought it was going to happen. Billy threw a date out there, and then we never saw him again. Shoot, I had to figure it all out.
Yeah, I was hoping you were gonna say that. I don't ever say anything without knowing the response I'm gonna get. So here's what I wanted to say. Here's what I was hoping you'd say. This is the best, and I'm going to bring Cody in on this one because Cody's a witness to this one. Oh wait, first of all, Rodney.
First off, he's not a credible witness.
No, yes, he is. Yes, he is. He can't testify, but he is a witness. Rodney, so far, do you agree?
Yeah,
No.
100%.
Thank you, thank you.
Hold on. I'd like to hear what Joe has to say.
Listen,
He's
number
gonna- I
one,
know what he's
I'm
gonna
not.
say.
I'm not letting anybody cut me off this
He's
one.
got a blue tongue.
All right.
George the Animal Steel.
I just had some candy. I'm not letting anyone cut me off this one, and also, I didn't see any tattoos.
Thank you. All right. And again, another response I knew I was going to get, and I knew it was going to be from you. I should have wrote this stuff down. That's how sick I am in the head.
And you know what? Now that I just hear Joe say that, it makes me feel a little less not so bad about not being able to make it out, because that was my biggest concern. Was I was like, man, I wanted a fucking Hookset tattoo so goddamn bad. Like I had notifications on for all you sons of bitches, waiting on that picture of somebody getting inked. Like, you asshole! Like, I was waiting on it.
I'll
I
say
would've-
this.
And
I would've got one, too.
I've gotten drunk tattoos in Mexico.
Oh,
I've gotten
yeah.
drunk tattoos in Key West. I 100% would have done it.
So, just a quick, before I go backwards, to touch on the tattoos, just to respond, shout out Mike Rice. He actually saw a couple of the promos coming out the past few weeks, and he's like, hey, dude, like, I don't have the screens, the whatever it's called, the prints. Like, what do you want to do? I said, the Sunday ain't gonna work. A lot of these guys are bouncing Saturday night. I didn't know it would only be Ken, but anyway, a lot of these guys are bouncing Saturday night and or Sunday morning, so we're not going to do the tattoo. However, boy, when I tell you what 2027 is about to be, you're going to be blown away. but let's go backwards. Let's go backwards real quick. Let's go
Gonna
backwards
have a
real quick.
bouncy house.
I want to, a water slide. I want to
Water
dress.
slide.
I want to dress. We're smoking
Stripper
meth.
pole.
That's why Joe has a blue tongue. Joe's already
Ken's breathing heavy already.
Joe,
Gonna
actually,
have
Joe, I think
midget
that's
throwing.
Joe. That's either you're smoking meth or chewing Adderall. I don't know why your tongue's blue, but we'll see how throughout the episode.
It's even worse, dude. It's like these dollar store blue chewy things.
Blue chew.
Candy.
Oh,
no,
hey,
True.
buddy.
He's
Yeah.
like,
We're
hey
getting
guys,
15
I got
minutes
a half an hour. I got a hard hour and a half an hour.
Hard
Is your
out.
nose, is your
A
nose
hard
stuffy
out.
yet? Is your nose stuffy yet?
Hey, hold
Hard
on,
out
hold on.
because of a hard on.
Hey,
Oh, that's right,
Hey.
buddy.
I've got a half
Oh,
hour.
right on
Hurry
cue.
up.
Hi,
I
Dave.
know.
Oh,
Right
yeah.
on time.
God.
See?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, they're like
All right.
Hey,
they're
hey,
like
it's your story, man.
Tootsie Rolls.
Chewies.
they're
Chewies,
like
yeah.
ghetto Jolly Ranchers.
They're good though.
No, those are the soft chews. But all right, so
Tootsie
wait, we're
Roll.
talking about Ken. So just so you know, and anybody, I mean, a Hoodlum cast is actually a great, if the word is correct, microcosm of how hard it would be to plan something like Hoodlumfest, because I can't even get 6 to 8 people to have a regular conversation with 2 weeks notice at a certain time on the internet from their respected homes in their respected states. Indiana obviously not being respected, but the shout out Caitlin Clark. So but what I will say is the planning stage was, I said, okay, I'm gonna and we will get into this, I'm sure. Select some bodies of water, check them out, see
worst
what
ones.
Stop.
What are the worst ones
that's
in
not
Mass?
me. Don't start with me, dude.
What are the
Don't start
worst
with
ones
me.
in Mass?
Don't start with me. That's Joe Brown and god dang Bobby
Oh,
Rosebeef's fault.
wow.
Anyway,
I can't believe
but
that,
don't
Joe.
get me. Hey,
I can't believe that,
Me
Joe.
and Joe.
That's
Joe are
crazy.
not going to be interrupted today. Me and Joe are not going to be interrupted today. So
That was crazy. Can't believe that just happened.
shut
Joe.
up. Shut up. Bodies of water. Sorry.
Yeah, they suck.
Bodies of water. I had, I think, 18 people that were confirmed, and then we had to get weekends that worked. And one of the things that hurt me most in my soul, and I'm glad Rodney's here, is that the first weekend that we picked, Rodney was good with. Rodney was in. But ultimately, you have to go with the majority of people, and like, so it's 4 to 6 that weekend, and I had to try to make this work the best I can. So then you have to say, okay, it seems like everybody's responding to the 7th and 8th. I'm going to hard line in the sand. That's the date. You just got to do it. If you're coming, you're coming. You're not, you're not. And ultimately, the only 2 that were originally planning to come that didn't were Rodney and Scuba. And Rodney was not able to. He said that from the very beginning, and that's just a decision that we had to go with, and it hurt. But that's part of what my burden that I bear.
Did it fucking
ladies
hurt,
and
Bill?
gentlemen.
Did it hurt?
It did. And Drew must have said it 1,000 times this weekend, but I'm joking. He didn't say
You're
that.
right. No, that's not true.
And
Yes,
if
I
anybody heard
did.
him say it, please testify. Anyway,
Saturday night before we went to bed, he said it.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Well, yeah. I think he had his eyes on the prize Saturday night. Oh, Friday night. You weren't there Saturday night. Good one.
There you
anyway, sorry. So, and Lord knows what he was talking
only
about Friday night
38
before
miles
bed.
from home.
30. Oh, God bless. Anyway, so I had to get the guest list. Had to pick the dates. Had to pick the bodies of water. Drew locked in a house and then made me pay for it and didn't tell me that didn't even ask me if I was wanted to do that. Come with the design, the Hogan thing, the Hulkamania thing, because we kind of stick to the wrestling thing because we're all degenerates and I don't know. And I locked this all in. Now here's the thing, and this is the only probably true honest part, is I can't just determine to spend Hookset Hoodlums money. It's not really my money to spend. So I say, okay, this is the location, this is the date, these are the bodies of water. The format is going to be these 2 tournaments, and Bobby's going to do a show. We need to find a venue. I can't pay for a venue with Hookset money. That's not my money to spend. So I said, now what you two need to do is lock down a venue for the after party and determine if that's an amount you want to. So you guys determine what do we do. And Bobby's in and Joe's in. So we have the live entertainment after. And that's what it is. And then we order the shirts. Fast forward, Joe Brown comes in heavy, and we're not going to talk too much about that, but the venue was at his base, and it was awesome. We can say that, right? We can say that at least. Okay, it was at the base, the Air Force Base. Absolutely unbelievable. And there's way more to be talked about with that. Not the details, but just the fact that we were there and how cool that was. But the Hoodlumfest
Just the
started
fact that
Friday.
I was allowed on a government facility is pretty.
Yeah, the whole thing was awesome. And the fact, and then Friday was the day one of Hoodlumfest, but a lot of us got together Thursday night and went out and had a family dinner, did a little bit of fishing on the Connecticut River, and Ken couldn't go because Ken didn't want to order the shirts. He wanted to make them, so he waited till Thursday, the night before Hoodlumfest, to start pressing them. So I could see why Ken feels a little stressed about this because he started.
I will speak. Here's what happened.
That's all I got.
Here's what happened.
Ken's like one of the
You guys
dudes
know I'm
that
drinking
has
my nighttime root beer. Those who know.
Ken's like one of the dudes that parks at the strip mall plaza and's got CDs for sale, bootleg CDs, bootleg DVDs, candy bars, and iron on T-shirts with the ironing board in the back.
So, from a business standpoint, if we ordered the shirts, we'd have no money to cover any of the costs otherwise, right?
Hey,
So
Ken, you don't have to explain
for
yourself.
fuck's sake. No, I'm gonna.
I agree,
Fantastic.
Cody. Yeah, no, Cody, I
know why you
agree.
have this dick on mute. Don't let him talk shit about you.
Yeah.
No,
You
listen,
did
Cody, there's a
great
point to the
job.
story.
Say anything bad.
You did. There was a point. I don't know. There's a point to
He
the
just
story.
acted like I just said, "Hey, let's do a Hoodlumfest," and threw you guys the ball. I just wanted to say that's not what
Fuck's
happened.
sake, can I just be Joe Brown and not get interrupted?
No, Joe,
All right.
keep wearing those goddamn subscription hats on our show, and I'm gonna knock you right out when I see you.
Oh yeah, what is that subscription anyways? I want it.
Enough of that. Are you gonna promote another hat brand, Andrew? You idiot. Go ahead, Ken. Please,
I
guys,
love
don't
those
interrupt
hats.
him. Oh, Drew. I mean, Joe, idiot.
Go ahead, Ken. Defend your case.
I'm not defending my case. It's kind of a little bit of a
Yeah,
story.
there's no defense. It's the truth.
Oh, there's a
We're just
fucking
talking
defense,
truth.
pal. So we order the shirts. We have no extra money to pay for any of the other stuff, and then this becomes a loss. We don't want it to be a money-making thing. We want it to pay for itself, basically.
Yeah.
So I have the ability to cut the vinyl, get the T-shirts. I have a press. I'll make the shirts, no problem. I start making them weeks ahead of time, and then I slow
Phenomenal
down.
job, by the way, if I could
What's
say
it?
that.
What's that?
Phenomenal job. I love the shirt. It's my favorite
So-
shirt we have.
So I couldn't go too far, right? I had to wait to get now everybody who signed up T-shirt order. I gave till August 1st. So I finally asked Bobby a couple days after August 1st. I said, "Hey, what's the total?" He
Hey,
tells
where
me
can we catch minnows?
yeah, he showed me. So he gives me the list. I go and I'm like, fuck, I'm a couple T-shirts short. I have to order them, yada yada. Andrew starts pressing me on something, nothing bad, right? And I tell him, Guy, I've been up making these T-shirts. He goes, nothing like wait until the last minute. I almost punched one of my children in the face. I was so mad.
Oh my god!
I took the Thursday off before to finish all this shit. Made trophies, made necklaces, made trophies. So all I'm saying is,
no, he didn't.
what? What do you mean? I
No,
didn't?
you didn't. The Thursday night before.
I took Thursday work off before the day off before.
Hey, buddy, can I tell you something? I'm not going to talk about work. Your partner asked me to cover down on something Thursday night, and I said no because I wanted to meet Cody and Bertha because they were coming up early.
Mhm.
And you worked the assignment, and I did it.
That was Wednesday, bud. That was Wednesday, but I took
Yeah.
Thursday off.
That was
It was
Wednesday.
Thursday.
That was Wednesday. Anyways, all I'm trying to tell you is we made him so we
Sorry.
could cover
Hey,
the cost.
Don't tell Sleazy that because I thought it was Thursday.
Yeah, no, Wednesday. And thanks, I had to sit with a real rock
Yeah,
star.
my
too.
bad. Continue. Yeah, I apologize.
So that's it. Andrew just told me nothing like waiting till the last minute as I'm sweating in the
Andrew-
basement. Pressing this thing.
I am so glad one day we can have a full episode and talk about how Andrew is the driving force of all the tension between Hookset Hoodlums. And he just says it and then lays back in his stupid ass lawn chair and sprays lavender on his beard. Idiot. I'm glad it's coming to light. But anyway,
Andrew
and most
Mossad
guys
over
know
there.
this. Most guys know. Yeah, most guys. Well, I don't know about Mossad. Maybe the other one, but never mind. Let's not even get into that.
Hey, listen, all in all, it was a fantastic
Oh.
time. Thanks to everybody that did their part.
We
All
don't
of
have
this.
any AC in our house though.
Oh, dude, let's not talk about the
I
house.
didn't research.
It was a trap
Listen.
house.
I
No,
did-
Cody, guys, please do not interrupt Cody tonight.
Oh. The house was great. The house
I love
was
the house.
fantastic. It reminded me of a place I used to buy crack cocaine from.
Yeah.
So
I love
Joe,
the house.
oh, Joe changed his hat. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, he changes
No,
it every
the
month
house was
when they
great.
send him a new one.
the house was great. It all worked out in the end. I
The
mean,
house wasn't great. 0 stars.
I love the house. I
it
swear
would
to
be
God.
hard for any air conditioned unit to cool down with.
Hold
How
on.
many,
Let me
how
just.
many bodies
Thank you.
did we
Wait,
have?
no, he's about to preach. Cody,
How
preach.
many bodies did we have in there?
Thank you. Too many, brother.
Bodies. Listen, Joe's house is so cold right now. It's got a blue tongue. We could all go there. We'll be fine. No,
Dude.
listen. We were on the water from what time? 7 o'clock till some of us 3 o'clock. A little bit of
Yeah,
confusion.
don't say 3. God
Yeah.
forbid.
Right?
Oh,
It was
shit.
Jigs
it
and
was
Bigs crew might get
99
offended.
degrees out, no wind. All we want to do is go back to this house we rented. We show up to this house we rented. There was no fucking air conditioner. It was like an oven in there.
Oh, dude.
Then I go to
Okay,
take
wait,
a
wait.
shower. There's
Wait,
blood on
wait.
the wall, poop on the wall, and a cock ring in there. That's true.
Yes. Listen.
It's
stop.
true. I saw the video.
Yes, he's not lying. That's true. But I want to.
It was
I
only
wanna
a
rewind a little
tiny
bit.
cock ring. It was like that
Yes.
big. So it
Yeah, it
must have
slipped off of my. It
must have
slipped
been
off
an
when I.
Asian
It
guy
slipped
that was
off
in
when I
that
ran up the
store.
hill to the house. It slipped off of me when I ran up the
Forgot
hill.
about that. Yeah.
All right.
Wait,
I didn't.
hold on.
It's
I
not
didn't-
Andrew's
hey, wait,
fault.
wait.
It's not Andrew's fault.
I didn't research it at all. It was the only one
Okay, it's your
available
fault.
in that area. There was only one. Murtha had it first, and then he wasn't
buddy,
sure if he was in.
Look at you right now. What the fuck are you doing?
I have him my headsets, and that's why I have them on.
It's dark out.
You have sunglasses on, guy.
You're outside.
I don't have a problem with it. I think it's crazy you even pointed it out.
Me either. Put them back on. You think I want to see those
You look
devil
like
eyes?
a hacker.
Anonymous. Oh my God! Now you look like the 4th Dudley boy. Anyway,
Oh, and I did get a cold sore. I don't know if it was from the house or Murtha's dick. I'm not sure. So
yeah, he'll love that. He'll love that. So I do want to talk about right before Hoodlumfest on Wednesday. So Hoodlumfest for me started Thursday. For some of us started Thursday, but Wednesday night, I just want to add this in there because it's pretty upsetting to me. And this will come into like how I didn't really get to scratch the itch of even fishing this week. But Wednesday, I went out in the morning. I drove like about an hour and 20. I had about an hour and a half, 2 hours to fish. And then I had another hour 20 back to drop my kayak. And then I was going to go meet Joe and we were going to do an evening big boat tournament where I was going to be on his boat with him. And then so I went out in the daytime, no bass. I did catch my first pike. So I was feeling pretty good. It was pretty cool. It was like, I know people say like, oh, you never caught a
Are
pike
we over
before
the
in New
whole
England?
house? In there?
But
I can't explain anything. Okay.
what did he just say?
I didn't.
We didn't
catch
get there.
it.
It's Wednesday, dude. It's Wednesday, you idiot.
No,
And
go
then
ahead.
I
Go
dropped
ahead.
the kayak. I dropped the
Your show.
kayak. Yeah, you're goddamn right. I dropped the kayak and I go meet Joe. Me and Joe fish a big boat tournament. Joe
was it?
told me
How was it?
Joe told me that, or he said about me in a group message I was in, that I was like, it was like having Draco on his boat, which is his dog, because I did nothing except sit there while he caught fish. And true but offensive. True.
That
but
sounds like me
offensive.
on Jimmy's boat. I didn't do shit.
Yeah, me neither, brother. It was rough, but I thought that was funny.
And then he sat
was
there and was
fun.
like yelling at me about the way I was fishing.
No, you think? That's not him.
Dude, Murtha said to me,
no, hold on. As I'm like destroying my trolling motor, trying to get him unhooked out of stumps and
you
branches.
fucking lying sack of shit. I got it on video. He probably lost 12 jigs that day.
Use a jig, lose a jig.
I didn't yell at him. We didn't catch fish for a long time. Then he hooks up with a beautiful 4-pound bass.
He yelled.
He hooks up with a nice bass, and then he's like, I already said to him like half hour before this, did you not bring your net? Because I know Joe is such an unorganized angler. Like, dude, he is, and that's a fact. We're fishing on a living room, and he just doesn't know where his remote is. You know what I mean? It's like everything's just in different things. I'm like, watch my St. Lawrence video. The fish that it like blew up, a couple 100,000 views with that fish that snapped off. Oh, that's so funny that I broke off a fish because Joe didn't know where his net was. But anyway, don't just take my word for it. But anyway, the tournament.
Joe, I don't believe you, Joe. I don't.
Okay, no, it's on video. But anyway, the tournament. I said to Joe, hey, where's your net? Because I don't see it. And he goes, I got my net, like all rude and snarky. So
Doubt it.
I said, okay, I don't see the net, but I'm like, okay. A little while later, he gets on a monster. And it was like a what? Joe, you think probably 4 pounds, right? 4 something. It was a good fish, especially for a day where this body of water was awesome. We just weren't catching them. But I said, where's the net? Where's the net? He's like, and he's like, I'm going to grab it. He tries to grab it. It runs around the other side of the boat. I go, where's the net? He goes, I'm going to flip it. I go, do not flip that fish, Joe. So I say that because we finally got out a good one. And he's just going to try to flip this 4-pounder. Bro, relax. Let me grab the fish. Let me help. Let me do something. Go ahead.
Time out. So here's how
that's yelling. I don't know what isn't.
Here's how it actually went down. So like I said in the text thread, it was like having my dog on the boat because he wasn't really doing anything. So you know what Draco doesn't? Draco doesn't net fish for me. So I like in my mind, it was like I was doing a tournament by myself, like I usually do. And what I do is I go to the passenger seat. If I can't flip it, I go to the passenger seat and I reach down and I lip it. I hold the rod up, I reach down, I lip it. So I'm going to do that. I'm trying to get down to the passenger seat, and he's just standing there in the passenger seat, just looking at me.
Yeah, where's your net? That's what I'm thinking.
Yelling at you.
What I'm thinking.
Just looking at me. I'm like, I need to get right there. He's like, oh. And I'm like, so that got me all flustered because
Shit, oh my God. Couple war veterans getting flustered over a 4-pounder.
It messed up my rhythm. So I'm trying to get this thing over to the boat. It just kept wanting to go deep. It kept trying to dive when I was trying to grab it. So that's what I said. I was like, I'm just gonna flip this thing. And that's what me.
I didn't yell. All right. Anyway.
It's funny how you haven't showed that clip and you probably won't.
I gotta pull it. And it's not gonna happen for another week. But we'll clip this bullshit story and then we'll fast forward right to the truth, just like Ken's nonsense about Hoodlumfest. But anyway, a lot of truth will be exposed.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
anyway.
Hey, if it does go down, hold on, I just ate a peach.
No, we didn't get there yet, Cody. We didn't get there. I already know what you're going to say.
All right, go ahead. Keep going.
I'm going to get there. All right. I know what you're going to say.
Yeah.
We still have to offend. We still have to offend a few more people though. First, we got.
Okay.
But anyway,
shorten that list.
Yeah. So, hey, Jimmy, what's up, brother?
Jim.
Well, we'll keep him on there. He's probably not. His stuff's probably not hooked up yet. But anyway, Thursday, Mirtha and Cody get up there earlier on in the day. My kid had a talent show. I was like, all right, I'm gonna meet up with you guys after. They end up launching. They're looking for spots to go. They end up going to the Connecticut River on an evening send Thursday night. I said, I'll meet you there. I'm scrambling. I get up there with them. Ridiculous amount of driving. I fished for 15 minutes. I'm like, I'm starving. Everybody's hungry. Let's go out. The Pendergast, Bobby, these guys, we all went out to dinner. Good time, a lot of laughs. The calm before the storm, right? All right, we'll see everybody tomorrow. Tomorrow at Friday morning at Congamon Lake or Lake Congamon, whatever it is. Line's in at 7. Most people are going to be there at 6. Okay. And we get there Friday morning and Congamon, it's a decent sized lake. There's absolutely going to be monsters in there. It's not a lake I'm familiar with at all. I know the Butcher and Bobby fished it quite a bit. Like some guys know it. I guess it's like the most popular lake or whatever, most heavily used tournament lake in Massachusetts, I think. But anyway, there we go. Friday morning, we're at the ramp. Everybody's pulling up. It was just like rewind back to 2022. You see all these guys in the Pendergast, Maine, Maryland, Virginia, guys,
Indiana,
the Massachusetts guys, Connecticut, not Indiana. Bunch of guys just rolling up with their boats. Also not Brookfield because Joe didn't come. But
no, because I had to go to work and set up the venue because you decided to start all this and then just dip out and not do anything.
Oh my God.
I'm starting to see a pattern here.
Oh yeah, me too. We have a team of liars.
That's such bullshit.
That's the pattern. A team of liars.
Poor Drew called me virtually in tears.
Because
Drew got emotions.
Look at Drew right now. The man is exhausted. He's lounging. He's just trying to. He's overdosing himself with DEET right now.
He was having a tough time finding a venue, and dude, he'd like virtually because he genuinely cared because he knew Bill blew him off. And wasn't
thank you, Joe.
So I said, Drew, you know what? I'm a Hookset hoodlum for life. I said, give me 24 hours.
Yeah, true.
And I think I had it by the end of the day.
Yeah, he did.
I will say a month,
Joe's the wolf.
Several weeks before Joe locked in the base, we were all still discussing the venue. That was the last sticking point was the venue because these guys didn't. They were like, we can't go to a public park. We can't afford it. Stuff like that. So I said, well, then I'm done. I've thrown out 3 or 4 venues and I get it. I'm not disagreeing with them. I'm going to stop looking for venues. If you guys keep telling me no, you find one then. Okay. Because why am I going to keep throwing things out there, get denied? Joe said that day, by the way, this is weeks before he locked in, maybe a month. Hey, why don't we just do it at the base? Me, a guy who spent a lot of time on military bases and a guy who spent a lot of time with hoodlums, I said, Joe, do not do that. That's what I said. It's in text message. I said, Joe, I love you. Do not do that.
This is actually
do not
true.
do that.
This is one true thing.
Yes. Do not one true thing. I've never lied in my life. Do not do, except in confession, because I didn't want that guy judging me. But that's true also. But anyway, they committed on the base for Saturday after the whole event. We committed to the base, to the Air Force base, and it was amazing. It worked out perfectly. Jimmy, turn your phone sideways. Drew's not going to tell you again. But if anybody else wants to get into Friday, and we won't even talk about yet how the week, the faint of heart,
I can't see anybody.
The Heat casualties tried to end the tournament on a 20 minutes notice, an hour and a half early. But anyway, we won't even get into that yet. Anybody want to talk about Friday? Friday was Congamon.
Tough fishing.
99
Very
degrees.
tough.
99 degrees. It's a great lake. A lot of big
yeah,
fish.
I want to talk about Friday.
Let's
Jimmy
do it.
won.
Jimmy won, baby, and I couldn't be happier for Jimmy. With that, it's an asterisk, obviously, but that's not important.
The South.
Oh, you're so full of shit.
Yeah, Jimmy smashed it. That was great.
Dude's a cyborg.
Lines
He
in
didn't
at
sit down
7.
one time.
Lines in at 7. It was a horribly hot day, humid day, no wind, no breeze. Supposedly 90, or maybe it was like a feels like 99, right? Because you said it was 92 or something.
I
But
think it
either
was
way,
99 with.
dude, yeah,
know.
there's just no escaping it.
The
There wasn't
water
places
was
to
83 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah, and there's a lot of 40 foot drive. I mean, for it to be that warm, this guy, if he's big timing us right now by keeping coming and going, then we'll deal with him later.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But,
Friday.
yeah, I mean,
hooked
hard
up
fishing.
for like 5 hours
Hard fishing.
I caught one fish Friday.
or like 4 hours. I didn't catch anything, and then I had like a 17 and a half or something, like shallow pads, and then
Oh.
after that, just a bunch of small fish.
So the first day was
12 and a half.
originally going to be a lunker tournament.
Jimmy must
Gonna
be
a
in
lunker
Crumpton.
tournament. Yeah. So it's gonna be the top three, first, second, and third place, just lunker. So your biggest fish, right? We get there, they switch it. Today's the best 3. It's just the way they had it set up in
Thank
Fishing
you.
Chaos.
They did switch it, right?
They
100%.
switched it.
Yeah,
Who's they?
because let me
Thank
explain
God.
something
You
to
and
you.
Bobby.
The
You
way
were
that
with him.
I planned it, lunker was day 1.
Right. Oh, thank God somebody said it. I thought I fucked it all up.
No, you're 100%
You
right.
switched it at the
Who's-
launch.
who
You switched it.
Me?
You and Bobby roast beef. You guys
Dude,
were in the same
first-
boat.
I was nice. I was like great to be on his boat. I didn't fucking switch it. I told him on the water. I told him on the water, by the way, I'm like, I think it's 3:00. We all agreed on 3:00. I said that on the water.
He
Also,
knows.
I wouldn't have switched it because I made the trophies for the opposite days. So I would have never
Yes.
switched it.
Correct. But
That
that's a
morning,
good
you
point.
made
That,
the trophies.
that's a good point that Ken. That's a good point. Hey, that's a good point that Ken makes. Ken being in the
Is that
boat
some
with
of that
Bobby, is-
Ozempic side effects there?
Oh, no, please. You think I want to deal with this for the next month? Because you want to say that Ozempic?
He had his headphones on. He didn't even hear it. Then you go and say it.
Right, we know I'm not on Ozempic because I gained half of it back. So
Oh, Cody, you were right.
that's fucked up, Cody.
So I will say this. No, you're 100% right. But Ken makes a great point, and I do want everybody to. You got to read between the lines with a lot of this stuff here. So we're all Hookset Hoodlums pro staff. It's just a lack of a better term. We're all team Hookset, and the two owners on paper, the guys who really run this shit, are Andrew
The
and
guys
Ken.
who have to take losses on their taxes.
Well, Andrew and Ken, right? And then these guys are really running shit. And I love the detail that Ken kind of did bring up. And Ken, it's very important that you say that. Bobby dropped his roast beef nuts all over these two guys by changing the rules constantly. And Ken's in the boat with them, just taking it. Oh, yes, sir. I think the tournament's over at 3, sir. We said that. Mirtha said that, sir. It's 2 because it's hot out. We're all done. I don't care if there's still people fishing. Oh, yes, sir. And then
Well,
Ken,
my
guess
counter
Bobby
argument.
ended the tournament early.
My counter argument is Billy wants to throw these things in Massachusetts every year that we don't know, so we need the help of Bobby and Joe who
no,
live
Bobby's
there.
great.
Who live
Not-
there?
Yeah,
So
I'm not trashing
they are nice
Bobby.
enough to help us out. So
Yep.
he did all the fishing chaos things, the tournament. So he helped us out. So I'm
Yeah,
just
so
like,
another thing that you guys handed off. I got it.
no,
No, that's relevant. That's relevant to where we ended up fishing day 2, but that's not relevant to what
Oh,
happened on
brother.
day 1.
So
But
day
we're
one,
not on day
for-
2 yet. We're not
I
on day 2
object.
yet.
No, no,
I
but-
object,
but-
Your Honor.
But that's good. That's good. So Mirtha's
Overruled.
right.
Shut the fuck up.
We're
Yeah.
like, it's like
That's what he said
everybody's
to
in.
me.
Everybody's in at 6:30. Around 6:50, we all start to scatter. and we did the national anthem out in the Yaks. It was a cool moment. I really do think it was a cool moment, even though it was like in the beginning it was like kind of in jest, but I thought that was really cool. And then Bobby says, "Is this till 2 or 3?" Line's in at 7. Murtha yells out 3 o'clock. I yell out 3 o'clock.
Andrew said
Everyone's
3
like,
o'clock.
"Yeah, 3 o'clock." Bobby, I have it on video, says, "Okay, 3 o'clock it is." And then usually with any tournament, guys know, especially the catch photo releases, you have, or only catch photo releases, I guess, there'd be a deadline. If the tournament ends at 3 or 2, you have till 2:15 to submit your fish, or 3:15 to submit your fish, whatever, right? So anyway, that's where it is. It was hot. The fishing was brutal. There was a lot of monster fish. People were seeing monsters. It's some people caught good fish, and forget like I could joke about how I was getting on them at the end of the day, finally, and all that. But the truth of it is, and the detail that matters is we have to explain to anybody watching this, is at 1:41, Andrew called me and he says, I had just caught 2 fish. I'll add that. And he goes, and this is your best 3 now. And there were dinks. It wouldn't have mattered at that point. But Andrew says, hey, the tournament's over at 2. And I said, yeah, okay. And he goes, I'm serious. He goes, they called it. Bobby called it. And then so there's a big Hoodlumfest group chat for everybody putting out information. But I have it muted because it's going off all god dang day. And I'm trying to fish. I don't look at my phone. I'm in a kayak. It's in my center console, closed up, locked. If it rings, my watch is going off. So the group text was muted. So I wasn't getting all these texts. And I look and it says, hey, it's hot. Most people have come off the water anyway because it's brutal out there. We're ending it at 2. No. No, that's not how things work. So
I said under protest, and he said overruled. I looked into it. Oh well.
Yeah, I mean it's obviously a friendly tournament. If this was a real tournament, I don't give a single fuck. If this is a real tournament, obviously like you can't do that. It would never happen. It would never fly. You can't. Plenty of people come off the water early in tournaments. But anyway,
listen. Just I want to say one thing. I did say it was 3 o'clock to him. Also, I was trying to get on his boat the following day because I didn't want to fish from the bank. So I just like was whatever.
It wouldn't have mattered.
You got on with me and Cody, bro. You could have just jumped on with me and Cody.
Well, yeah, that's true. Thank you. I could have said
no, but listen, Bobby was the tournament coordinator because he volunteered for that, and that's awesome. It was good for Bobby. Obviously, we didn't really care about the 2. I mean, we did care about the 2. If it was a highly competitive thing, we would fish till 3 and there'd be nothing nobody could do about it. It's Hoodlumfest. Hookset Hoodlumfest, right? So, but it was more just entertainment, talking shit. And then I get to break Jimmy's balls about an asterisk because I was just starting to get on him. I got a 16 and a half at 2:04, whatever. But ultimately, like Jimmy said, go ahead and fish for 5 more hours. I'll give you. Like, it's just joking around. But nobody really. I mean, it's not a big deal. It was awesome. Very hard fishing.
Deal. It was a huge deal.
Actually, when it comes to, I'm trying to downplay it. When it comes to actually fishing, I've said this a million times that day because it was just so brutal. And you could go on any body of water at 99 degrees with 40-foot drops. It is going to be hard to catch fish. And most everybody got on fish. It was tough fishing, and those days ultimately make you better. So it was fun. But again, the fishing is the least of it. It's about the team and camaraderie, and we had so much fun.
Disagree.
That being said, they switched the location for Saturday, and Bobby wanted to go micro fishing. He's like, this one's going to be a lot of dinks, but they're big. There are bigs in there. And then Saturday was the lunker day. There's like one person. Second place was the Butcher.
12 inches.
It was like a 12 and a half or something. I mean, it just an insanely pathetic lake, which probably does have monsters in it. But I mean, everybody was just catching 50, 60 fish that are 10 inches big. It was horrible fishing, but it doesn't take away from the experience. It was so much. Hoodlumfest in total was so much fun. But Friday, we finished the tournament. Jimmy Murtha comes in first place. The Butcher was second place, correct?
Yeah.
And then third place was
Nelson. They actually tied, but
Butcher had a bigger fish, kicker.
Yes.
So, dude, so good to see everybody. Nelson came out. We brought Nelson out of retirement. We had guys that we haven't seen in years. And how many texts, not just in the group, but individually texts, I'm sure you guys got them too, is how many people are like, this, I'm back, I'm reignited, I'm feeling I'm so motivated to get back out there. That's exactly what I needed and stuff like that. And that's what it was about. It was like a family reunion. Friday, coming off the water, get back to the house. The people at the house was Cody, Drew, Mirtha, Miguel, Joel, Kenny, and myself. Right? That's everybody that was at the house?
Yes.
Stayed there Friday
How many
night?
was that?
Hold on.
Seven.
Can the champ speak for a minute, Bill? Or are you just going to keep fucking? Are you just going to ramble on for like 45
before you
minutes?
were on, I tried. I said, please, could somebody take the mic for Friday? Nobody said a goddamn thing. So I'm glad you're here, champ.
I did. I said Jimmy won.
Yeah, no.
How come they made these so big? Look, it's bigger than my head.
They came
too big.
Hey, they came free with the pizza. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
No.
Oh God, don't get me going. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Billy, you're downplaying the fishing a little bit too much, I think, because that's what really brings us all together. And you're downplaying it. You're downplaying it because you're fucking bitter that a dude from Virginia drove 7 hours up there and absolutely just took belt to ass to you on the water. That's what happened. And I told Cody driving up. I told Cody driving up there. I looked him deep and dead in his eyes, kind of awkwardly, actually. I looked him right in the eyes, and I said,
"Made me hard."
I said to him, I said,
here.
Yeah, no.
Oh, sorry.
Keep going,
No,
Mirtha.
why are you doing that?
She can't hear you guys.
I said, Cody,
I
said, Cody, I'm going up there for one reason, because I want to take belt to ass to every single one of these fucking guys. I was coming up there to win that fucking thing. And then Bobby obviously ruined day two. Bobby obviously had to ruin day two.
He did.
By putting us on that shit, that garbage. Like, sorry, Joe, I didn't see your child was there. My bad, dude.
No, he has headphones in.
Oh, okay.
I do agree.
Great.
I do agree. Bobby is to blame for day two. That we could all agree on.
But it was awesome. Did we talk about Cody trying to lip a trout yet? Have we discussed this yet?
I will say this. The good thing, I just want to respond to you coming out and putting belt to ass. The great thing about the Virginia to Massachusetts connection is your underwater telescope still worked in Massachusetts. All right, anyway.
That's true.
Hey, that was the first trout I ever caught in my life. I didn't know they had teeth. So first of all, it was the first trout I ever caught in my life, and I almost lost my finger. Second of all, I finally got unskunked from not catching a fish in Massachusetts. My first Massachusetts, because I did catch a Scuba Steve fucking Target retention pond pickle in the Minnow Lake we went to on Saturday. So
that was brutal.
Yeah, the first spot we rolled up on, of course, we roll up there, and then Nelson pulls up because Nelson knows what's up, and it's if you look at the topo map of that lake, it's like the most obvious like deep water hump that you would want to fish if you want to fish deep, and so Nelson's there, and Nelson pulls in a couple of trout, and Cody pulls in a couple of trout, and obviously on my underwater scope, I can see like there's just a school of fish down there. I was thinking that they were bass at first, but they obviously were trout. Yeah. So Cody tries to lip this thing, and I'm like, dude, you can't do that. You got to gill it. You got to hold it. And I think I sent the video around to you guys.
Yeah.
He's holding it, and I'm like, what do you got there? And all of a sudden, the thing just like flips out of his hand, and he like smacks it into the water.
It's a good trout, though. It's a nice rainbow.
There was a ton of bait there too.
Oh,
ton of bait.
Yeah. The trout were pushing the bait. Pushing the bait up, and we were seeing a lot of bait on the surface.
There will be hundreds of videos that we all have that'll come out mostly on Instagram, YouTube, whatever, over the next couple of weeks. But all these stories, and again, Jimmy, you weren't here earlier. This is part one. Part two, we're gonna get everybody on, filter them in and out, tell some stories and stuff like that, so we can get all the clips to match all the stuff, because it's just so much to talk about. But yeah, that trout video is hilarious. He tries to lip it. He goes, it has teeth. And then he does. Yeah, he's trying to show it off. At least we got the good picture of him holding his first rainbow.
I had no idea they had teeth. No clue.
Cody is the most interesting net man I've ever had on my boat in the past. I mean, he's one of the most interesting dudes I've ever met in my life and ever hung out with in my life, period, full stop. But Cody, when he nets your fish, he just nets it, and then he just takes a step back, he just drops the net, and he just starts like going like this, like, oh, making these weird guttural noises and like holding his hands up in the air.
I love it.
The vanilla gorilla.
I heard
Yeah.
you guys.
Dude.
I heard you guys.
Then he
yelling.
starts
Yeah.
hugging me. Did Rodney hear us?
Oh shit!
I'm glad you guys were thinking of
Yeah,
me.
somebody saw Jimmy and I hugging it
Yeah.
up out there on the lake anyway.
So I got, like I said, I got that chat muted because I don't want to know. That's another thing. I don't like to know when people are catching fish and I'm not. Like,
Oh,
that's-
yeah.
like, get the hell out of here, bro.
Yeah.
So
No
I
way.
see
Yeah.
Tito.
Andrew doesn't like it
Tito's-
either.
No.
No, who does? So So Tito, he's like, hey, he's like, James just got on a giant. I said, who the fuck is James, dude? And he's like, he's eating pickles and stuff. No, so I'm like, what are you talking about? And he goes, oh, I just saw Jimmy and Cody hugging. They just were going crazy. I'm like, I got to hear about this shit. I got everything muted, and I'm getting updates in a kayak about these two
Good.
hugging on the other
Good.
side of the lake.
Good.
And
Yeah.
that just
We didn't say-
aggravated me.
We didn't post that. Jimmy didn't post nothing about it. I told him not even to post the fish till the very fucking end. The
I did. I
That's what I'm
sandbagged.
saying.
I sandbagged.
That's what I'm saying. That's fine.
I
That's what I'm
sandbagged
saying,
to
though.
like 150. Well,
I'm
once
getting news updates.
Bobby confirmed, I loaded him at the very end.
Yeah, with no markings on your hands.
Oh yeah, another asterisk.
Yeah, do a lot of asterisks on his win.
Give me a break. Give me
Dude,
a
you
break.
killed it.
You
I
can
was
see
I was
Cody's
actually.
tackle bag in the background of all the pictures. Like I
Hey,
borrowed
listen,
it.
I'm not
I
gonna
borrowed
say
it in
who.
Virginia.
I'm not gonna say who because and nobody better say it. But I have my 3 picks for top 3. And Jimmy, did I not say you were there before the whole thing started?
Yeah, you
Of course
did.
I did. Of course I did. Of course I did. That's all that matters. Anyway, Friday night we go out, family dinner. It's a
Worst dinner of my life.
What's it called? A tradition. And we kept true to it. We kicked everybody else got kicked out of the restaurant or left or demanded their check.
Yep.
Is that a restaurant?
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
It's a tavern.
Yeah, it's a tavern. I don't know, but families of 12. Can I please just leave? I want to go. Why would you sit these people indoors? And I agree. Mostly, I'll blame Andrew, but they were loud. These guys were all loud. They were
There was that shot
rambunctious.
that
They
you
were
had.
slamming on the tables. They were drinking, flicking chicken wings off their glasses, roofing. No.
Yeah, that was you.
Settle down.
Oh yeah, and then like I find out like somebody's trying to throw things at me. Some lady thought I did something, like I dropped something on her. It was a leaf from the atmosphere. Like
Oh, it was raining. out.
anyway,
It was raining. She had you
Nope.
spit on her or something.
Like I said that night, Bill, you were just completely out of control.
Yeah.
out of his mind.
He was out of
Out of
control,
his
actually.
mind. He had
Never
to, he had
saw never saw him like that before. Never want to see him.
He
like
had to
that
go
again.
sit in the car and time out. He was dropping racial slurs and talking about
Hey.
hemorrhoids and
oh, that was Saturday, and that was you. Okay, you. Who left? Who just left? Rodney. Oh no. Friday night we went out to dinner. It was a blast. We had so much fun. I didn't realize.
No, you don't.
Hold on, sorry. I didn't realize how bad the service was or whatever. I guess we were there for like 2 hours, waiting on our food. I didn't know till later when Bobby's like, "Hey guys, I'm sorry for everybody lost audio."
I hear you.
I can hear you.
I hear you.
I hear you.
There we go. I hear you now.
Okay, and Rodney's back too. Rodney has
I
a
go.
storm rolling in. I told him we're wrapping up here in a few minutes anyway. But
Yeah, I think I'm back now.
There we
all right,
go.
brother. So yeah,
But
I didn't
nobody
even
else.
realize we were
Can
there.
you hear everybody else, Rodney?
I can hear it.
Yeah, but can you hear anybody else? I can't hear anybody else.
Hello, Rodney.
Yep, I hear everybody.
I hear Rodney.
Rodney?
I hear everybody.
Goodbye.
I hear you.
Can everybody
Come
hear
back
me?
on.
Oh,
Yeah.
this guy.
Okay. So, is he bouncing? Cody.
I don't know.
He's-
Okay, I think we're back.
Cody, can you hear
Can
me?
you hear us?
I don't know.
I just removed him. I'm just gonna remove him all the way. Kick from studio. Kick guest. All right. Anyway, yeah. This is. Anyway, so Friday night we do the big dinner. It went crazy. It was long. It was supposed to be karaoke going on after. We go outside. It starts raining. The night got ended up short. Everybody in there was annoyed with us, obviously, because we are loud and having a good time and going crazy. And people thought we were like, like I said, spit it, which we would never. Well, most of us would never do.
It all depends.
Ken
Yeah,
would.
most.
Exactly.
Well, no. Hold on a second. What is this? Most of us would never do. Is this working?
What the hell?
Most of
Joe
us would
Brown's
never do
pinned.
that.
I didn't.
Joe
Most of us
Brown's
would
pinned.
never do that.
I
Yeah.
didn't do it.
Okay.
No, it's not. You Bill.
Brutus talked me out of it because he like the wind was just against me and the trajectory just wasn't right. So I decided to abort.
Okay.
Hey Joe, you
Yep.
know what I'm glad you didn't do was take that plastic wagon down the hill when you came to the house.
I was pissed. I wanted to do it, dude.
I
as
wanted to
Meg
see
and
that.
As Meg and I were walking down there, I must have said it like to the whole time. I'm like, I could have did it, and like, dude, I was like, all right. And also, the only thing I would have to worry about is this little corner here going onto the bridge. Otherwise, I had it.
Oh my God, you'd been
End
dead.
up in
We
the
saw
water.
Dude, we saw the wheels on it when we were leaving Sunday.
Fine.
They're
Oh my God.
cracked and stuff, dude. That we didn't even notice that the wheels on that wagon were all cracked. Like
That thing would have
pressure
flew to
cracked.
pieces when it hit
You'd have
my
been-
It would have been like. It would have been like.
Yeah.
It would have been like. My name is Joe Brown, and this is Jackass.
I don't know how many times I've thought about it. Anyway, I don't know how many times I've thought about it. That's all this is, by the way. Is a generation of people who grew up watching Jackass who just happen to be outdoorsmen. But okay, so Friday night we do all that. We end up bouncing from the bar, tavern, whatever that is. It was a blast. I don't care. I had fun. I didn't care about the food. I was glad Bobby recommended that place karaoke. I thought it would have been funny if we got like Meg to sing or something, but she just wasn't having it.
That's because it was
and-
Beth, not Meg.
Oh, Beth. Yeah, my bad, Beth. But it was so much fun. And then a bunch of us, we go back to the house. It was so hot in that house. Like I said, it was 90
some
something
crack.
degrees all day. The air condition was almost non-existent. It had like one of those portable units. And it was just so bad and so hot. And but that's where obviously just the laughs continued. And there's stories, like I said, that we'll get into when everybody's on and we get into this stuff. But the house was a blast. It was unbelievable. It was such a good choice, Drew.
Cody was
all
making us
stay in a house.
breakfast the next day, right?
Yep.
Breakfast
We went
Saturday
grocery
morning.
shopping.
That was
Cody,
fun.
and again, all these things are going
That was something.
about in more detail. But Cody made an amazing breakfast Saturday morning. I don't even know if he slept really, but
Little
he
Somebody
he
was
fed
doing
the
something
troops.
at 2 a.m. screaming.
Yeah, he fed the troops. Saturday we went out and did the lunker tournament, which was just a joke, but it was still actually no, the fishing wasn't even fun. But it was a joke. And then the after party at the Air Force Base, which was amazing. That was where, everybody gets a little, talk
I have
about
a
how
story
great
about
it is
Saturday.
and all that. Okay.
That's where everybody gets a butt plug.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Look at that.
Almost
guy.
everybody.
Nice.
That
Biohazard
guy,
Bassin.
butt plug.
Shout out Wolf Creek Custom
Hey,
Gear
Rodney.
butt plugs.
Yeah.
So I keep referring to Megan as Beth, and I'll just tell you why. Because when we went to the Air Force Base, Megan and Sarah were sitting at the bar, and Joe was like standing next to Megan. So I was walking past to go to the bathroom. So, you know, not being ignorant or anything, but just being silly, I like pushed myself in between Megan and Joe and kind of like moved Joe to the side and was like, you know, since your husband wants to be an asshole and not introduce anybody, I'm Lockwood, by the way. So nice to meet you, Beth. I don't know where Beth came from because her name clearly is not Beth. And from what she said that she's met me before, but so I was like, oh shit.
Multiple
It's called
times.
you an asshole.
Multiple times. So I've just been referring to her as Beth from here.
Yeah, I think she said it's Meg. I think she said it's Meg, and I've met you 5 times before, asshole.
Beth. And I was like, well, now I'm a double asshole because did I get your name wrong? But I've met you before multiple times.
Just so you know, we've been fighting ever since.
Sorry, Joe. I didn't mean to give your secrets away.
All right, Kenny, what do you got?
I just think it's a funny story. On Saturday, the fishing was tough in regards to everybody was catching a lot of fish. I caught a bunch of fish, but they were all super small, right? Everybody caught these small fish. And Bobby and I fish differently. He's pulling in sunnies on some of his stuff, and I just want to find. No, he did. He caught a bunch of bluegill.
I thought that was a joke. I thought you were joking.
No. He presents smaller baits, and by the way,
does,
far superior angler or fisherman than I will ever be.
All right, get off him, dude. We
God.
get it. He
What do
bullied
you mean?
you all
He's
weekend.
a Greek god.
Yeah, he bullied you all weekend.
Far
He bullied
superior.
you all weekend.
He knows techniques. He's looking for
fisherman.
He's looking for patterns. I just want like 13 feet of water or pads. I just want something to find a big fish in, right?
I got you. Yeah.
So he gets on a good fish. He's in the lead. Now things slow down for him a little bit.
That wasn't even a good fish. Shut up.
For that
Bobby.
day. He gets on a decent fish.
was.
It's an embarrassment. You win a lunker tournament with a 15-inch fish.
Yeah.
What, are you
Nobody's
kidding
salty.
me?
We're not salty.
Hey, you lost it with a much smaller fish, Jimmy. So zip it. Now, sorry about that, Champ. Hey, Champ. Sorry about that, Champ.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk later. You're gonna call and apologize to me later. I know.
Go ahead.
You don't
Ken,
speak to the champion like that. You don't do
Lower
that.
your tone.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. You settle down. Be nice. You settle down and be nice.
All right, be nice, Kenny. Go
Be a
ahead.
good boy. Be a good little boy.
Oh my God, dude, we can have sex now. What the
Is that your foreplay,
Hopefully.
Ken? Somebody's bullying you?
Yeah, be a good boy, Kenny, or I'll stick this dime into HF.
Good boy, Kenny.
So, Bobby's sitting in first place with a 15-inch fish. 12 o'clock rolls around, and he's exhausted as a lot of people are coming off the water. It's very hot.
Yeah.
And he's like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I'm on this guy's boat. So I told him I really like to fish, but it's your boat, whatever you want to do. But before we go in, can we just hit that one stretch of pads over there? I just want to try one more time for something, right? So we go up to the pads. I have a bandito bug on. Props to years ago, Billy put me on those. I throw this thing like 2-3 feet into the pads. It goes down. It's like second cast, and the line starts to go. So I hook set this thing, and I immediately know I'm in trouble because I don't have a setup for this. So I kind of freak out, and I'm like, I got to get this fish in fast before it goes down. When really I should have just calmed down and said, hey, put the boat over here. We'll net it right out of the pads. It was like 2 feet in.
Thank God you were on Joe's boat.
So I'm like,
If you were on my boat, I would have told you, why don't you not throw 12-pound fluorocarbon line into the fucking lily pads?
okay.
Maybe try.
Speaking, buddy.
Anyways, so
That works fine, anyways.
I'm running this. It's like probably too fast, and the line snaps. And now you can see this fish's tail sticking out of the pads. Probably 4 pound. That Bobby said he thought it was a 4-pounder. Would have won. Immediately, I'm heartbroken. He looks at me dead in the eyes. He goes, "Didn't have the equipment for that one, kid," or something like that. So I'm trying to tie my shit back out. I just want one more stab at it. He goes, "That fish will never bite again today." And he just motors away from the pads.
He's right.
That was it. He's right, but you just want one more stab at it. Actually,
what you say is he was cutting the rest of your lures off.
Yeah.
He's like, it's hot out here.
It's,
Come on, let's
too
go.
hot. We're gonna end this tournament anyway.
Bobby went like this. What's that over there?
I love that all of you guys just attacked Bobby when he doesn't have a chance to defend himself. But anyway,
I didn't
Bring
attack
him on. Bring him on.
Not only did Bobby say you don't have the right equipment, and I was really like, yeah, no shit. He then handed me the proper equipment, brought me somewhere else, and let me have a stab at it.
you can fish pads with fluoro, dude.
Of course you can.
It's just.
That's all I do. It's a skill.
Yeah.
I was in the middle of it.
Andrew, you are the worst example to say something like that.
Okay.
I mean, you're not pulling a
80% of your
5-pounder out of
videos are
lily
you-
pad, the back of the lily
80% of
pads
your
on 12-pound
videos
fluoro.
No, you're
are
not.
snapping line, and
2
the other
feet of water,
20% are
2 feet of
catching big
pads.
fish.
Yes, you are.
50-pound braid.
Stop.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
Martha.
where I'm at.
Jimmy, I ordered it tonight. It's never happening again. I ordered it tonight.
60
You ordered the braid?
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
listen, I unfortunately do have a hard out. I just wanted to recap some of this stuff. Now, I'm gonna get everybody. So remember the old Bass and Brew streams or the old Jigs and Big streams where you just get 1 or 2 guys in at a time,
Yeah.
filter them through. That's what we're gonna do for part 2. We're gonna get all the hoodlums on here. We're gonna get Bobby a chance to defend himself, although there's no defending his behavior, and we are gonna get part 2 with all the stories with no hard outs, and we're gonna have a blast doing it. We'll make it like a weekend show or whenever everybody could get on.
I would just like to say one more thing. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Bobby, I just wanted to thank you so much for letting me on your boat all weekend. I had a great time. You're a great
He already
host.
told me you're never coming back on. That's just what he told me. I wasn't supposed to say it. So congratulations to Jimmy, to the Butcher, to Dan Griffin, Nelson,
Bobby,
and there was one more that, or was Butcher? No, Butcher was second, and Lunker too. Yep. Congratulations, and it was amazing to see everybody. Such a blast. It was so much fun. And I want to say this, 2027, and this is a hard out. We're out of here right after I say this because I don't want to see no fucking reactions. 2027, there's 2 events coming in 2027.
don't go south on me.
2027, there's 2 events coming.
Don't go south
There's
on
going to
me.
be a Hoodlumfest in the state of Connecticut and a Camp Hookset in Crumpton, Maryland, baby. Camp Hookset in Crumpton, 2027. Camp Hookset. There's a reason I wore the shirt, baby. Camp Hookset, Crumpton, Maryland. We're going home. Thank you, everybody, for jumping on. Joe, you're the best. I love you. Thank you so much for letting us do that.
Ken, don't go anywhere.
The best stories.
I gotta talk to you.
The best stories
you're
are
in
stories that we will never be able to tell.
Uh-oh.
Some of the funniest, some of the hardest I laughed in my life were this weekend. But some
Oh,
of the
without
hardest
a
I
doubt.
laughed. Yeah,
I'm
some of the
still
hardest
sore.
things I laughed about were me and Cody reenacting certain things that happened that we could never at Joe at your place that we could never ever discuss publicly. And that's okay. We die with those. They are so goddamn funny.
I'm
Do you
still
want to talk
sore.
after?
I had to tear out two windows, put 2 new windows in today, and then not 2 hours before this happened, we had a storm blow through, and a tree fucking blew down across the street at the neighbor. So I was over there helping him cut up a fucking tree.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
where's your inhaler? Where's your inhaler?
Looks like we can't go down
Gonna
south
actually
next
go
year.
get it.
Joe, is this for after the show?
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
All right.
There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, it's empty.
hookset.com. That's Hoodlumfest review part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. We're gonna get everybody on. Rodney, you were missed. Scuba, you were missed, buddy. We love you.
Hey.
We knew you weren't coming.
Yeah,
though.
he
We knew you
fucked
weren't
us.
We
coming.
got to play in the Camp Hookset around Rodney this time. So, because I want him to be there if he can make it.
Well, we'll
I
copy
got an open
this.
calendar right now.
We'll clip this in case he comes up with an excuse. He has an open calendar right now.
All right, boys. I love you. I'll talk to you.
Love you. I'm ending it now.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Later.
hooksethoodlums.com. Later. Congrats, Jimmy. Ending.